Hello, I am Emmanuel with student ID of 220775651. Today I'm going to present the closure of my client project. The content of the presentation consists of seven things. First, the model testing plan. Here we're talking about what we use in the model, the approach, the criteria, and also how to monitor the test. Second, the model adjustment. Here we're talking about what could be adjusted in our model and the recommendation for the next project. Third, the communicating insight. Here we're talking about the output of the test, how to interpret the test, and the application of the results. Fourth are the hypotheses. Here we're talking about what's the connection between the founding and the null hypothesis that have been made before, how to test it, and how the output is. Fifth, the visualization, using a simple chart to visualize the output from the use method to inform about the success or the failure in our project. Six, the next step. What recommendation we could do for the next project or the next strategy that could be used by our client. Lastly, we're concluding the presentation with client feedback, key lessons and in the project and the reflection. First, the model testing plan. A test plan for Fully Belly by Julian uses online surveys to collect customer feedback on satisfaction, recommendation, and menu items. This approach gathers a large representative sample over a set period, enabling continuous analysis of strategy, impacts, and trends. The success of fully belly models is evaluated based on three key criteria. First, the customer satisfaction. Here, the customer satisfaction is assessed through survey scores on satisfaction and recommendations, indicating effectiveness in meeting customers' expectations. Second, in sales metrics. Here we're talking in growth in sales volume, average order value, and purchase frequency, demonstrates financial health and strategy success. Last, we're talking about profit margins. Here, we're using a stability or improvement in reflecting cost management efficiency and long-term profitability. Here, monitoring the test involves a continuous data collection and analysis using tools like Google Analytics and sales dashboards. Real-time insights help identify trends or issues, allowing for quick strategy adjustments. This process also gathers longitudinal data for post-test evaluation of strategy effectiveness. Next, we're talking about the model adjustment. First, the need for adjustment. Based on the testing data, adjustment up to the model may be needed. For instance, the average order value. If promotional efforts don't improve AOV, that means we need to reevaluate pricing or promotions. Next, for the customer satisfaction, low scores may indicate service or menu offerings need modifications. Next, for the recommendation for the model, communicating adjustments to the client involves providing data-driven recommendations with clear rationales. Key points include the data-driven recommendations. Here we ensure suggestions are based on collected data. Second, for the AOV strategies, here we refine pricing or explore alternatives like bundling or targeted discounts. Next, in goal alignment, here we focus on increasing sales, customer satisfaction, and profit margins. Lastly, in agility, here we keep the business responsive to market conditions and customer preferences. Next, in communicating insight, first the output. Here, the testing phase yields critical insights into the business current state and strategy effectiveness. The key outputs include sales trend, which is analyzing changes in sales volume, and AOV to assess financial impact and strategy effectiveness. Second, in customer satisfaction, here we're tracking score improvement to evaluate customer needs and experience. Third, the profit margins. Here we monitor trend to gauge cost management and long-term sustainability. Next, in guiding client interpretation, here involving explaining data trends and linking them to business actions. For example, highlighting a rise in customer satisfaction after a new menu item shows its success. Next, application of the results. After interpreting the data, we need to guide the client in applying insights by recommending actions like continuing successful strategies or addressing issues like service speed. This ensures the business stays agile and responsive, leading to a better performance. Next, in hypothesis, first the connection. The project hypothesized that a market expansion strategy for Jolin by Fulibelli, using a social research, supply chain management, and competitive strategy, would increase sales, customer satisfaction, and operational efficiency, all grounded in established business methodologies. Next, in testing to test the hypothesis, the project used several methodologies. First, the marketing management developed strategies based on Kotler and Keller to attract a broader customer base through targeted promotions, loyalty programs, and digital marketing, aiming to boost sales and customer satisfaction. Next, competitive strategies applied Porter's framework to analyze the industry dynamics, identify the business unique and value propositions, and differentiate it from competitors, focusing on market expansion. Lastly, the research method followed rigorous and ethical practices from Saunders, Lewis, and Thornhill to ensure reliable data collection and well-analyzed conclusions, providing a strong foundation for validating the hypothesis. The testing phase validated the hypothesis through several key outputs. First, the sales trend. Sales volume significantly increased after implementing the market expansion strategy, supporting the hypothesis that such a strategy would boost sales. Next, the customer satisfaction. Results show improved customer satisfaction, particularly in service quality and menu variety, aligning with the hypothesis. Last, the operational efficiency. Operational processes improve with reduced wastage and faster service times, confirming that the supply chain and operation management strategy enhanced efficiency. Next, we're coming to the visualization. Here, we're talking about the sales comparison marketing with the sales before consulting and sales after consulting. The chart shows that consulting on sales performance through two marketing methods. First, the social media and mouth to mouth marketing, or of mouth marketing. First, the social media sales increased from 1.5 to 2.8, indicating that consulting interventions significantly enhanced the effectiveness of social media strategies in driving sales. Next, mouth to mouth sales. Sales saw a more substantial increase, rising from 2 to 4. This larger absolute increase suggests that word of mouth marketing became even more effective after the consulting, making it a highly successful strategy. In summary, consulting improved sales through both methods, but word of mouth saw a greater overall impact, highlighting its strength in enhancing sales performance. Next, we're talking about sales trend. The charts show improvement in both profit margin and average order cycle after consulting. Profit margin increased from 3 to 3.3, while the average order cycle rose from 2.4 to 3. This indicates that consulting led to enhanced profitability and efficiency in order processings. Next, in customer satisfaction, the graph illustrates an increase in customer satisfaction from 4.3 to 4.5 after consulting. This upward trend indicates that consulting positively impacts how customers perceive the service, leading to improved satisfaction levels. In comparison, the data analysis largely supported the hypothesis that the market expansion strategy would increase sales, improve customer satisfaction, and enhance operational efficiency. However, some areas like the effectiveness of promotional strategies on average order value or AOV need further refinement. This suggests that while the hypothesis is valid, ongoing strategy adjustments are necessary for sustained success. Next, the recommendation. Based on the findings, the following next steps are recommended. First, the expand successful strategy. Here we need to continue and scale up the marketing and operational strategy that have proven successful, particularly those that have directly contributed to increased sales and customer satisfaction. This might include expanding the loyalty programs or intensifying digital marketing efforts. Next, we need to refine promotional efforts. Here, we need to re-evaluate and refine promotional strategies that did not yield the expected increase in AOV. We also need to consider alternative approaches such as bundling products, offering targeted discounts, or revising the pricing strategy to better align with customer preferences. Lastly, we need to continuous monitoring. Here we implement ongoing monitoring of key performance metrics to ensure the business remains responsive to changes in customer behavior and market conditions. We regularly schedule reviews of sales data, customer satisfaction surveys, and profit margins will help identify emerging trends and allow for timely adjustment to business strategies. Next, we coming to the client feedback. Thankfully, here the client expressed sincere gratitude to the consultant for exceptional consulting services, noting consultant expertise and dedication from the start. Consultant insightful analysis and strategic advice brought valuable new perspective, while the attention to detail and customized approach effectively addressed the business unique challenges. The client highlighted the consultant's instrumental role in identifying expansion opportunities and improving operational efficiency. The client also confident that the proposed strategy will drive future success. Throughout the process, the client felt well supported, appreciating the clear communication, and is eager to implement the strategies for continued growth. Next, we're coming to the key lessons. Here, the testing plan for Fully Belly by Joalin emphasized the structured data collection to evaluate customer satisfaction, sales growth, and operational efficiency by tracking surveys and sales metrics. Successful strategies were identified while others required adjustment. A key finding was the need for flexibility in promotional strategies, as initial efforts to increase average order value fell short. The project adhered to ethical guidelines, collecting customer feedback transparently and with consent. Ensuring reliable data for decision-making, this iterative process allowed for a real-time strategy adjustment and continuous improvement. Lesson number two here, the continuous monitoring and iterative improvements were crucial in identifying and correcting deviations in real time, such as addressing sudden drops in sales to prevent long-term impacts. This also emphasized the need for an agile business model responsive to market changes. Long-term monitoring provided a broader understanding of strategy effectiveness, avoiding reliance on misleading short-term data. This approach validated the hypothesis that operational improvements would drive increased sales customer satisfaction and efficiency over time. Lesson number three, hypothesis testing and ethical considerations. The hypothesis that implementing a market expansion strategy based on research methods, supply chain management, and competitive strategies would enhance sales and customer satisfaction was largely supported by the findings. However, the testing revealed the importance of refining promotional strategies, as they did not consistently yield the expected increase in AOV. This calls for ongoing ethical research practices such as using diverse and representative data samples to avoid bias in conclusions. The research adhered to ethical guidelines ensuring the privacy and confidentiality of customer data, which not only fulfill ethical obligations but also build trust between the business and its customers. For my personal reflection, this project has been a valuable learning experience, revealing both the challenges and rewards of data-driven business consulting. The comprehensive approach to testing and evaluating business strategies reinforced the need for continuous data collection and analysis in making informed decisions. While the success of certain strategies was evident, the process also highlighted areas for further improvement, particularly in promotional and pricing strategies. What worked particularly well was the structure the structured approach to testing uh, using quantitative data to evaluate the business performance. This mixed method approach allowed for a more nuanced understanding of the business landscape. Additionally, the real-time monitoring tools such as Google Analytics enable quick uh, responses to emerging trends, ensuring that the business remain competitive and responsive to the customer needs. However, there were areas that could have been improved. For example, the initial expectation for promotional strategies were overly optimistic, which led to the realization that more market research was needed to understand customer preferences better. A more detailed customer segmentation analysis could have provided insights into how different demographics respond to various promotions, leading to more targeted and effective strategies. In conclusion, the project demonstrates the critical importance of adaptability, continuous monitoring, and ethical research practices in achieving business success. By combining strategic planning with real-time data analysis, Fully Belly by Julian was able to improve its operational efficiency and customer satisfaction. The lessons learned from this project will serve as a valuable guidelines for future consulting and engagement, ensuring that businesses remain agile, customer-focused, and ethically grounded. In conclusion, this project successfully tested the hypothesis that implementing a market expansion strategy for Fully Belly Virtuality would lead to increased sales, enhance customer satisfaction, and improve operational efficiencies. The findings provide robust evidence in support of this hypothesis, with clear recommendation for further actions and continuous improvement. The structured approach, rigorous analysis, and practical applications of business analytics methodologies ensure that the project met the client's needs and delivered valuable insights for future business strategies. That's for my presentation. Thank you for listening.